Welcome to Fireside Weekly News Roundup. I'm Rex Beaver. Hold on to your balloon knot, fanboys. We got a lot to talk about. AMD had an announcement for some more announcements. October 8th will see the Zen 3 CPU announcements, and the 28th will see the 6000 series GPU announcements. They also revealed the design for the 6000 series in Fortnite. I'm not talking about this, Bob. I'm not. Nope. I'll sit here. Yeah, come on, with the prompter. Let's go. Next topic. I'm not talking about fucking Fortnite and a rendered 6000 series GPU. I don't care. CEO Lisa Su received the 2020 Robert Noyce Award for advancing semiconductor stuff and things. Noyce. A 4K Switch, or Switch Pro, has been in the rumor mill for a while now, and that's literally all it is. A rumor. So, still a rumor. ARM has been acquired by Nvidia, and 3080 benchmarks released this week, and it appears that the 30 series is indeed total badassery in comparison to the previous gen. Oculus Quest 2 is now available for pre-orders and comes in at $299 for the 64GB model, $399 for the 256GB model. The new model features the Snapdragon XR2, a 90Hz refresh rate, and increased resolution. Now into your gaming news. After stating that upgrading existing players to a different version of the game would be impossible, some owners of 505's Control were silently upgraded to the Ultimate Edition on PS4, meaning 505 are fucking liars and fed everyone full of shit. The PS5 event happened this week, and many people, including myself, were happy about what was shown in terms of games, especially the announcement of Ragnarok at the end of the show. However, Sony caused more confusion than anything after the show when it comes to its Generation Speak game exclusivity, shadow pre-orders, previous gen console support, and backwards compatibility. It turns out that Sony's communication and transparency has been about as clear as trying to see through the water in your pool after your neighbor kid with diarrhea came over and shit in it. If cloud gaming tickles your fancy, xCloud is now available for those with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Just make sure you have a decent connection or you'll just end up pissed off and disappointed. Now let's send it over to Chipper McBaglick for the indie game news.
That was the first time I ever got my ass kicked by a hooker. What? What do you mean we're live? Well, this is both awkward and alarming. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Indie Connection. I'm your host, Chipper McBaglick, and a special thanks to Rex for once again bailing my ass out of jail last week. Today, we have a special guest joining us, longtime fan and supporter of the show, Chewbacca. Thanks for taking the time to be here today, Chewie. Alright, first up, we have Hades from Supergiant Games. Currently on PC, Hades will be making its way to the Nintendo Switch in the near future. I'll let Chewie here fill you in on some details, while I try to go and remove the taste of hooker spit from my mouth. Okay then. Next up, we have Haven from the Game Bakers. Play as two lovers settling in an unknown world. Survive together, glide over the plains, camp, and restore the planet. Jeez, this sure sounds like something you and Bob would enjoy, Chewie. Oh, relax. I'm just messing around. You know, you turn into a real asshole after 3 or 4 drinks. Can we cut to a commercial? You know what? I'm getting real sick of your shit, you furry fat fuck. Maybe Rex will take you as a guest next time. All you do is bitch and complain. You're about as helpful as Bob, which isn't very helpful at all. And that Skywalker guy, he was right. You really do smell like shit. Now get the fuck out of here. No, you can't take my weed. What's wrong with you? Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Back to you, Rex.
Now let's send it over to Jokey in My Pants for some more random news topics.
Bob, did you grab my notes? Bob, did you grab the notes? You did? I don't have them. We're live? Thanks, Rex. I'm Jokey in my pants here. I'm here to tell you guys about some odd news stories that I was able to find in my own time as my own correspondent.
You read wrong with my notes.
Fuck you, Bob. So, first up, I just want to start because I'm a huge-ass nerd, and I will never deny that fact, and you
You can always find me at OnCastM with all the shows that I do that for.
Anyway, Joaquin Phoenix has supposedly been offered $50 million to do 2 sequels to his Joker movie. I don't know about any of you, but I definitely would like some sequels for that one. I'd like to see where that pans out to. Does it tie into anything? Does it not tie into anything? Does he do anything else? I don't know. I just think it'll be fun to see sequels from it. So I say, Joaquin Phoenix, if that's true, and you did in fact offered 50, please and thank you, at least one more movie. Like, I'll even just take one more. Shut the fuck up, Bob. You wouldn't know anything. I hate you. He's giving me... You're lucky I have to do the show. Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, I just bought a new gun.
I want to show you how to use gun safety.
That Bob, right? So in other news, an Alaskan dentist was arrested and sentenced to 12 fucking years, folks. That's right, 12 years in prison. So an Alaskan dentist, one Seth Lockhart, was technically, he had lost his license in 2017, but he had a video recorded of him on a hoverboard performing a tooth extraction on a patient. Yeah, so that got him in a lot of trouble. He had a total of about 64 charges brought onto him for, practicing without a license, so on and so forth. He will be serving 12 years in prison, not only for this stunt, but there were multiple other stunts, removing a tooth that wasn't in the plan to be removed, things like riding on a hoverboard and doing a tooth extraction. These are all kinds of things that he was charged for, I think it makes sense. But the judge in this ruling also stated that he is to not perform any medical things at all for the next 10 years after leaving prison, or he will just, he'll end up there for the rest of what remains of his life after this. I don't have the age of the man, but I'm going to guess by the picture he's probably in almost 30, if not in his 30s. So by the time this is out, he kind of gets out of prison and the probation, he'll be in his 50s. I don't really know how much longer he'd be doing dentistry at that point. He'd probably be doing something else. So, way to go. You get the dumbass sticker of the year from me, Jokey Pants. And that's a hashtag Jokey Pants truth. But last but not least, I just wanted to end my little segment here with, we all think the Vikings were blonde and Norwegian and Swedish. The whole Norwegian thing. But new DNA evidence suggests there's actually Viking DNA in Southeast Asia and so on and so forth. So not all Vikings were blonde-haired Nordic dudes. They're finding that there are actually descendants that had brown or black hair and were even Asian or Indian in descent. Not Indian as in Native American, Indian as in, India. That's just a clarification for everybody. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear here. They had descendants all over of Europe, even further than what they had originally thought that they extended to. So yeah, guys, that's all my news from me, Jokey Pants. All of you have a great night. Back to you, Rex.
This has been your Fireside Weekly News Roundup. I'm Rex Beaver, saying don't forget to get your fanboys spayed or neutered.